Candace, and this is Fitness and Harmonies. You must love first. This is yoga for gardening. So we all get out there, we get down on the knees, and we're doing all this work, and we forget about our bodies. We're lifting, we're holding, so I want to make sure that you learn to lift safely. Let's start here. Let's come down to hands and knees. So let's say, how did you even get there? How did you just get down and ask you to do that? Let's say you come down, and you're doing your weeding and your cleaning and all of the lifting, and your shoulders and your neck get tight and your wrists get strained. But mostly what happens is we strain all the ligaments and the connective tissue of what I'm going to call the low back. But what I really mean is between the low back and the pelvis. There's that sacrum bone there. You probably feel that. So bring the hands to the floor and just at first feel around. So kind of circle the belly around. It doesn't have to be perfect circles. We're just moving in a way that we can feel around. So when you arch the back and curl it up, that's the stress and the strain that you feel from all of the heavy lifting and the work that you do. When you extend and you drop the belly down and make it this nice curve shape in the low back, that lets those little muscles and the connective tissue go back together. That's important. But you must feel this love first. A lot of us love gardening. We love the things that we do. And I want you to feel that you are being nourished too by taking care of your body. So bring your mind into the shape, into the postures, and learn meaning behind the postures. They don't have to be perfect postures. They don't have to look like anything wonderful. They just have to feel good to you. Take your hands off to one side and then take whatever leg that just opened up forward, and then lean forward. Kind of walk your hands forward and crawl a little bit downward. This is going to really stretch around the connective tissue at the hips. One of the reasons our low back always feels stressed and strained, no matter what we're lifting and working on, is the connective tissue at the hips gets tight because it's not moving. It's not moving because it's tight because it's not moving, and then it puts extra movement in the low back and that sacrum. Then take the arm into the inner thigh there and push, then turn. I'm turning this back leg, and I'm turning my ribs, and I'm turning my shoulders, and stretch open. Now I'm pushing hard with this arm into the knee, and then come down. Keeping that now, just push the hips straight back. Take your same hand to the outer pinky toe and pull the pinky toe back. I know I'm going all the way into the deepest version of these stretches. You might still be up here. That's okay. How does this make you feel? Remember that you're evolving and you're growing because you're nourishing your body just like we nourish the seeds in the ground. We want them to grow. Push forward again and then step back. Do cat, that is round the back, and cow, extend the spine. Turn the toes under, push the toes into the floor, and then lift the hips and push back. So notice when I came up there, I didn't kind of go up, forward. Everything was going backwards to start with, and then I tried extending my legs. Maybe my knees won't straighten. That's okay. Maybe my heels won't go down to the floor. That's okay too. The more mobility we have in the knees and the ankles and the hips, the better it is for the low back. Come back down. Now walk your hands over to the other side of the mat and then step the other leg forward. Walk your hands forward, kind of like you're going to come down and it looks a little bit like a lizard. And then come up. Walk the arm into that inner knee, push hard, and then turn. Remember, we're turning from the ribs open. These are good stretches for any work that you do. You're doing any kind of lifting and chopping and twisting and grabbing things off of the ground. And bring the hand down, then push both hips back. Reach this opposite hand over, or it's the same hand, either one. They're both good stretches, and pull the pinky toe side back. I'll push forward again. Step back. Lift off into this downward dog. So spread the fingers out. Press energy into the fingertips. I even lift the heels of my hands up so that most of my energy is driving up and back. Walk forward. I'm going to widen these legs wide and bend the knees. And then hang the upper body down through. So maybe even bring your hands to the back of your skull, interlace, and kind of push the head around this way and that. And then bring your hands to your knees. Come halfway up with a flat back. Now bend the knees and try straightening them. So just the knees, just work on knee mobility. Just this one little action here, this one movement. If you can learn to do this, this will be great, because think of how often you're getting down to the ground, you're trying to lift and pick something up. Anytime you do pick something up, get as low as possible. Bring the object in as close to you as possible. So I could get down even lower, and I would. And then learning to use your biceps to curl it in towards your chest so that I can push off and lift up that way. So come all the way up. Step one leg back, one leg forward. Reach up as you bend the front knee. Now extend back. Come up, interlace the hands. Now sort of swim the shoulders. Gonna do this, paddling the shoulders up, back, and down, up, back, and down. Lift the arms up overhead. Bend the elbows, hold the head, and extend back again. Come forward, try again. So one leg steps back, hold that there. Reach the arms up. So the arms go up, the hips go down. Arms go up, hips go down. Remember, it's the knees, it's the mobility of the knee that's probably holding you back and keeping you over moving your low back instead of the knee. This time, interlace the hands and turn them palms face out, cracking the hands back. Bring the hands in a bit, I'm just turning so you can see, and push one way, then the other. So pushing the arms in. Bring the arms up overhead, bend the elbows, hold the back of the head. Now extend back like you're leaning back in the hammock. Sink down a little bit lower. Come up, step. Together again, circle all the way up as you inhale. Exhale, now cascade forward and down. Notice I'm gonna really bend my knees. Let's do that again. So walk your hands up to your knees. Come up, inhale up. Really bend your knees. So practice the sitting in a chair. And then cascade forward and down. One more time. So bring the hands to the knees. Come up. If you can roll the spine, roll the spine. Inhale up. Bend the knees, bend the knees, bend the knees, bend the knees. Hold there. Lean a little bit further back and then bring the hands to the floor. Maybe come all the way down this way, but you might have to walk back and put a knee down first. Roll all the way down to the back. Pull one knee in, pull it across. Any amount is the right. So we want to honor not just the flower, not just the thing that for some reason we've decided is the only reason, but honor the leaves and the stems and the roots and the air and the water. All of the things, all of the molecules of the universe are connected. So I want you to feel your heart. Maybe put your hand on your heart. Take 3 slow breaths. All of the things that you don't particularly like about yourself, may look like, and things like that, they're just evidence of having lived under the sun, a good life. Let's go to the other side. So unwind, pull the knee in, push the knee over any amount. Feel that stretch. What stretch? That's up to you to feel. It's probably in your low back, your sacroiliac. Maybe you're grabbing this knee and pulling it in more. Maybe bring the hands to the heart to remind yourself, here I am. So I want you to feel love in your heart. Even if you have to think about someone or something that you love, so that you can feel that feeling of love. And then release. Just relax for a minute. So let the arms and legs stretch out. Close your eyes. Now aim your mind at your heart. And let that love grow. You don't have to do anything. It's just a feeling that's always there. Slowly melt the body down. This earth is a big globe. It's a big round sphere spinning in space. And it's got you. You can't fall off. It's holding you. That your molecules are connected to the earth's molecules. And all of the universe is connected. And then let it go. Do less and less. Becoming part of the earth. Do less and less until you feel the energy of the winds and the tides and the earth's movements and the growing, evolving, and the sun and the heat. And you are evolving. You are being nourished by the earth. And food and water and air and breath. And the soil. Let it all soak in. Good. Now slowly roll onto your side. Open your eyes and then begin to push up off the floor. Really good. Just come back together here. Inhale and stretch up. Exhale and lean over. Inhale and rise up. Exhale and lean over. Feel that wind. Inhale all the way up. And then exhale, we just bring our hands together in the front. And so I bow to you and the love that is in your heart.